to Namayingo. This district in the Busoga region of eastern Uganda is water-stressed. This seemingly evergreen vegetation can also be highly deceptive, for one to imagine every village is flowing with water streams and rivers. But this is hardly the case. In these communities, to see women trekking long distances in search of water is a common and disturbing sight. Former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill was dazzled by the immense natural beauty of Uganda, and he named this land the Pearl of Africa. It was and still a befitting description of this East African nation. However, for the people in Namayingo and other areas in the north and eastern Uganda, the situation is quite dire. Some families have to trek a long distance from their homes to the nearest water point. In a family of 10 or more, a 20-liter jerrycan is too small to serve the water needs of such a home. This means these ladies will have to trek this journey 3 to 4 times a day. Their water source is nothing but a filthy pond with clearly dirty water full of algae and vegetation. This is all they have to struggle for, walking long distances to come and collect for their domestic use.
This place in the inio. Kwa mwezi mwahatunyoela mwatubone hutula na bana badidi hubatuma hungira. Ingira mbi vitahe mutoka.
It's no brainer waterborne diseases are abundant in these villages. As Ongusi Fred, the area village chairman, explains this predicament.
We have cattle keepers around who use also the same wells to make their cattle drink. So we face problems and some challenges that around within the village there is a lot of sickness, more so typhoid.
This unrecognized and unpaid domestic care work undertaken by women is such a huge burden, but largely ignored by Uganda's patriarchy society. Whereas most women and children have handled these demanding tasks of water fetching with grace, some homes have collapsed under the weight of this crisis and its attendant problems. Man and beast are scraping for the same resource to quench their thirst. The people are frequent visitors at the healthcare. They come here seeking medical help due to waterborne diseases.
We have few sources of water sources of which they are not safe, and we receive many patients with the diseases which are related to unsafe water. Typhoid, diarrhea in children, and like in a day we get a number of patients around 20 and above.
To these people, the saying that water is life probably holds another meaning. To them, this water definitely comes with waterborne diseases. I suppose to the majority of people, watching women drawing water from such a swamp is a gut-wrenching phenomena. But to them, it's the best and only available alternative. Sometimes, it takes the magnanimity and kindness from people far away to fundamentally change the plight of thousands of those people in this dire situation. Stephen Gashumba was touched by the suffering of these women and children.
The issue of water is so big in this part of Uganda. We have operated in 3 districts here. That is Chankwanzi district, which is in the western part of Uganda, and Mityana district. But then we are also operating right now in Namayingo district. We have given over 24 wells so far of clean water to the people.
He had to solicit for support from well-wishers to help them.
I've been a supporter of that ministry because of the tremendous need for clean, safe drinking water in Uganda and other countries. Stephen has been very instrumental in bringing that water through the drilling of wells for many, many, many people.
A number of protected wells and boreholes have been provided for such communities. As water gushed out of the borehole, It sent waves of euphoria and celebration in the community. This, for them, is nothing short of a miracle. This woman shares the joy and explains what they have gone through as people. To Stephen and his colleagues doing the humanitarian work, this has taken a lot of planning and hard work, as well as financial contributions from individuals and organizations to bring hope.
We are so excited to partner with the work of Hope for Every Heart in giving money to dig these wells.
This is free water given to you by the family of God.
Remarkably, in the areas where they have intervened, there has been a dramatic decline of hospital visits and admissions due to infections caused by drinking contaminated water. The children are healthy and happier, for now they can ably say, water is life. Hope for Every Heart look for the most vulnerable community and work with the area local governments and leaders. Local communities get involved in the planning of what needs to be done.
Before we drill a well, our country director has to go there and she has to do a survey. We have to go around the villages and see which community really needs the water the most. And the community take full responsibility after we give them a water. They take full ownership. We don't sell the water to them, so they have to form a committee that is going to run and govern that water well.
Here, Justin Kaitesi is holding such a village meeting with the locals.
Most of them have written to our office seeking for help. They need clean water. Many women here and children suffer. There's a lot of violence taking place in their homes because when they go to fetch water, they take long. The water is found to be in different different villages. They walk a lot of kilometers looking for clean water. And that water even is not clean.
This water crisis has created a lot of turmoil in homes. Gender-based violence has been rampant. Some men have assaulted their wives for making meals late or even suspecting them of infidelity while they trek for water.
Abakazi we bagende agenda mu nimiro n'alima afeeyo ku ssaawa nnya akomewo ate abo mu kyalo tebanywa caayi njala agende kukima amazzi aje afumbe ekyo si kibonereso.
Many girls have suffered the brunt of village goons who lay traps along the paths or right there at the water points. Cases of defilement and rape have been reported before, and girls have lost their future. Stephen Gashumba understands better how to live in a community where you struggle to find water. As growing up in a village, he experienced this challenge.
Normally, nomadic people will have to go. The cows determine where they live. And so they have to look for water, the place where there's water, and grass. That means the water you find there is the only water you have there. So I grew up drinking the bad water, and we have lost. I've lost a lot of siblings, my own siblings, because of the water-related diseases.
These children rushing jerrycans of water on a bicycle is a mirror of his own childhood. He doesn't want children to suffer like he did.
That moved my heart. And so I packed my bags, and after my education in Ashland Theological Seminary in Ohio, the US, and I came back home in Africa to serve my people.
For the residents of Namayingo, they are keeping hope alive, knowing that someone is coming to help.
Tuli basanyufu era tunasanyuka bwe munagezaako ne mutufunira amazzi kubanga amazzi ge bulamu.
For those whose water challenges have been solved, women and children are now safe, happier, healthier, and forever grateful. Many other villages are also praying for their own miracle, manifested through the kindness of strangers.
Just for my request, have us another bowl. Thank you.
In Matthew 25, come, You who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the creation of the world. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. This is an opportunity to fulfill that very command and the needs of so many. I would encourage your support and look forward to seeing many, many, many more people have access to good, clean, healthy drinking water.
And my son Deacon, he gave up his birthday presents. He told everybody, give money to dig these wells. And so we are honored to be a part of this great gospel work, a practical application of doing the work of Jesus and letting the love of God be shown. So we are honored and happy to be part, and we encourage everyone to please get involved.
And this year, we are targeting at least to have 24 water wells. I may not be able to save all Ugandans, give them clean water. I may not be able to save all the African people that need water, but at least one community at a time. One community at a time. And thank you everybody who is standing with us and supporting us, and together we are changing the lives of these communities that need help. Thank you very much.
Hope for Every Heart has shown what it truly means to be your sister or brother's keeper.